Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of time travel, how timelines work, what happens if you mess with the timeline, and much more. So, without further ado, let's jump right in. You've probably seen plenty of movies about time travel, where the main character goes back in time, messes with the timeline, and returns to find that everything has changed. You get the idea. Now, as you know, time moves forward in a straight line. Every action you take pushes you further into the future. Let's say you're 20 years old, and you found a way to travel back in time, back to the moment, a year ago, when you accidentally broke your mom's favorite pot. You sneak into the house, put the pot in a safe place, and return to your timeline. When you arrive, you see that the pot is still there, but there's already another version of you in your place. Seeing this, you decide to go back again to fix it. This time, you go back and destroy the pot to restore things to normal. But when you return to your timeline, the pot is gone. But now, another version of you is in the house. I can see you're confused. So let me break it down. The first timeline. This is your original timeline, where you decided to go back in time. The second timeline. This is the one you entered when you traveled back and saved the pot. The third timeline. The moment you decide to go back again after seeing the other you. The fourth timeline. The one created when you broke the pot in an attempt to fix everything. The fifth timeline. The present timeline you are now standing in. You get it now? It's inevitable, which means that once you leave your main timeline, you'll be lost in the depths of the multiverse, surrounded by infinite possible realities created by your choices or the decisions of others. Every time you try to fix things, you're only making it worse. Sure, you could take someone's place by eliminating another version of yourself. But even then, you'll start noticing changes, whether you like it or not. This is your reality now. And here's the kicker. Your memory plays a significant role in time travel. Let's solve the grandfather paradox this way. Scenario A. You are born in a timeline and later decide to go back in time to kill your grandfather before your parent is born. But here's the twist. You won't be erased from existence. Instead, when you return to your original timeline, you will find that someone else is now living in your house because you've essentially created a new reality where you were never born. Scenario B. You go back in time and decide to marry your grandmother. Yeah, weird choice, but stay with me. In this reality, you won't be born, unless your grandfather also travels back in time to take your place and restore the timeline. This interpretation follows the multiverse theory, where each action creates a branching timeline rather than altering the original one. In short, time doesn't correct itself. Instead, it simply creates new versions of reality based on your choices or others. Think of it this way. When you flip a coin, it spins in a superposition, existing in both heads and tails until it lands on one side. But now, imagine trying to calculate infinite possible realities. It's like flipping a coin with infinite sides. Our monkey brains simply can't process such immense information. However, if we could invent a superstate computer, one capable of predicting or even creating realities beyond our comprehension, we could achieve groundbreaking advancements for humanity. Imagine the possibilities: curing diseases, mastering space travel, altering DNA, and much more. Well, someone have to invent such a thing, right? I mean it, a big first step. Stay tuned for updates. See you on the next video. Adios.